today's my Friday. Today's my Friday. It's your Sunday, but it's my Friday. So I'm happy for that. My body hurts. I feel like I am 100-year-old lady inside this body. This body is not feeling really good at all. Actually, it's a lot better than it was yesterday. Yesterday was hard. And at one point while I was at work, you better stay right there, boy. Fucking kids. They do stupid things. He was looking like he was gonna lunge out in front of the car. You never know these days. But yeah, so I was at one point I was at work and I could so I work 12-hour shifts, and that's a lot of time standing. I don't sit. A lot of my office work I do on Thursday and Sunday, so I'll have a good portion of me doing the schedule today, sitting in the office for a little while. And on Thursday I do a lot of office and human resource work, and then on Friday and Saturday I'm on my feet for 12 hours. That's a long time. Usually I don't complain. But yesterday, there was one point I was just standing, and I was behind the bar yesterday helping the bartender. So I was helping her out, and I found myself stretching and doing all these things and rolling my back on the counter, and I was like, wow, my body hurts. My feet hurt, my legs hurt. Hurt. Everything from my toe to the very tippy top of my head hurt. Everything hurt. Touching me hurt. Everything hurt. I was like, this is inflammation overload. Hurting. I sat down and it was just even sitting kind of hurt. I wanted to take my shoes off. There was a point that I just wanted to give up and go home. Even quit my job. I was grumpy. I'm reading. As I'm doing this video right now, Glitch is responding to my Snap stories, I think. But I just read something that was funny. So, yeah. And then so I looked at the geomagnetics, because I know that they've been kind of high for the last couple days. And I'm like, there's no way that it's still, throwing us into the KP5 category. So I checked it out, and holy shit, you guys, we were in the red for at least 9 hours out of the day yesterday. And then we were in the yellow, which is KP4 index, which is high, okay? Even when the green hits that KP3, you're feeling it, even though it's in the green. And I know some of you guys are like, what the fuck is a KP, whatever. But you have to do your research. I'm not going to get into it. Just trust me. It's high. So when the geomagnetics are high like that, it's not unusual either with all of this solar activity, the flares, the CMEs and the geomagnetics going wonky. That's not oh my God, it's the Grand Awakening. No, it's not. Every year around this time, it happens. It happens when it happens frequently during equinoxes. It happens frequently during full moon phases, lunar eclipses, or not just lunar, but eclipses. So it's not oh my God. Plus there's this asteroid out there doing whatever asteroids do. And there's some of this has to do with, the Grand Awakening, because we are shifting into a part of the, the cosmos that we have never been in, or we were maybe millions of years ago. We're coming back around to the golden age, which is the age of Aquarius, which some will argue and say we're not there yet. Some will say we're in the cusp. I was teetering, didn't really know. Like sometimes I feel like, yeah, we are in the age of Aquarius, the very beginning, and then sometimes I'm like, oh, we're in the cusp of it. But if you're in astrology, which I'm a very rookie at, so there was an astrologer, Matthias, which showed me this wheel, the astrological wheel, and we are lining up with Leo, which Leo lines up with Aquarius, which he says we are in the age of Aquarius. We are in the very beginning of it. So that makes sense. It does. Cusp, beginning, potato, potato. So we're in the very beginning of this age of Aquarius, so there's going to be a lot of weird things that are going to happen. So anyways, the geomagnetics, I don't remember it popping off like this last year. I do remember it popping off, but not like this. So with that being said, yeah, it's most likely going to get a little bit more intense, but it's not like, oh my God, this stuff doesn't happen. Yes, it does. It's just going to get more intense. So when the geomagnetics are high like it was, it literally messes with your body, your nervous system, your physical body. So you may have experienced anxiety or just being like extra moody. I've been extra moody. I've been very like sensitive, but like not like sad sensitive, like angry sensitive. Like you could set me off like that. And with this whole awakening and being on this path, and I'm at that level, and this is a very hard level, but I'm at this level where when people are being assholes to you, which I have a few assholey people in my life, and yeah, I still get triggered, but then I'm reminded that that's just an aspect of me, and there's something within them that I need to work on within me. And then, you know, sometimes it just don't add up. Like, I'm like, what is it? I thought I mastered that, and I didn't. And, ooh, that's a cool boat. There's like a barge down there that looks like a house. I won't say names because it has been brought to my attention that a lot of people from my job watch my videos. So I'm not going to name drop anymore. But, you know, I spend a lot of my time with the people I work with. And I actually spend more time with them than I do my own family, honestly. Even when I'm home with my family, because I people so much, I tend to, I have a back bedroom and I just go into it. And I just chill, like leave me alone. I don't really want to do anything. So usually my family gives me one day not to do anything. They don't bother me. We don't go shopping. We don't do anything. I just kind of like lay around and veg out and do whatever I feel like doing. Content, watch TV, sleep, or whatever it is that I do. They usually leave me alone. They give me that one day. I need that one day. I need it. But so working with these people, there's a few of them that really trigger me, and I can't understand what it is, but I'm at this level where the triggers are turned into laughter. Like it's like all I can do is laugh. Like I don't fight back. I don't argue back. It's like it's just all you can do is laugh, and because you have like you see a different perspective of life, and they're just not there yet. They just don't see it. They just don't know. So it's kind of like arguing with a drunk person. You can't argue with a drunk person. You can't reason with a drunk person. Well, you can't argue and reason with an unawakened person either. If you are woke or on the path, you know, on this journey, on this soul journey, and they're not, and, you know, they're just matrix assholes, and that's just them, that's their ego, what's the point of fighting with them? They don't see the bigger picture. So all you can do is laugh. But, don't mistake the kindness for a weakness either, because if they were to come at me and attack me, then then I attack back. But because I'm not a punk. But but for the most part, for the people that I really don't mesh with or get along with, I just stay quiet. Like, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. And I'm not fake, so I'm not going to talk to people that I don't get along with, even if it's my other aspect of myself that's being an asshole. It's just like, I'm going to ignore that little aspect. I acknowledge it, and I'm just going to let it go. Like, go be an asshole in this timeline, because, I jump timelines. I don't want to hang out with you anymore. But then I have to understand that there are aspects, and they all have work to do. Even if they don't know that they're doing work, they still have work to do. It's still, their shit is still playing out in their lives, and maybe they'll figure it out. Maybe they won't. Maybe they won't do it until, a couple more 100 lifetimes. Who knows? But it is what it is. So that's what's going on with me. Have you guys noticed, like, this quietness, other than whatever the geomagnetics are doing to our body? There's this quietness in the atmosphere. I don't watch the news, so I really don't know if there's something going on out there, but energetically, it feels calm. Like, politics, I feel, now again, I don't watch the news, so I don't know. Maybe there is shit going on in the politics that I don't know because I don't watch TV. Like, I watch TV, but I don't watch the news. But I do catch a lot of updates from, like, the, Q News and the critical thinkers and stuff like that. I do follow a few people in that field. But energetically, I feel like there's this quietness, this calmness that's in the atmosphere, and it's sort of comforting, but it's sort of eerie too. So I don't know what to expect. Something's happening. I was guided to go outside this morning and ground barefoot, which I did. So I walked around my yard and looked at, the leaves falling, and then the sun was coming up, so I did some sun gazing, and some weird things started happening when I was sun gazing. So staring at the sun, it was like an amber orange, a glow, and then the sun started to turn pink and then white, and then all of a sudden I started seeing sparkles all around me, and then the sun was like, there was this energy coming off the sun, but it was at the tree lines. And then it started to expand and expand and expand and expand. And then all of a sudden it was like waves, like a big wave of energy was just like I was standing in a tunnel, like a portal tunnel, like a tornado portal tunnel. And all of this energy was just all around me, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow, something amazing is happening right now. Like, I'm aware of what's happening, and even though I'm aware of it and I'm looking at it, like, I'm breaking that focus to look and experience it, and it's still happening. Like, sometimes when you see something and you're focused, you're seeing it because you're focused, and once you break that focus, it goes away. Well, that didn't happen. It stayed, and it was like raining upon me, and I was like, something amazing is happening. And then I heard yes. I don't know what it was, but something amazing is happening. So this energy is pouring on my body all around me, and it was beautiful. Then I closed my eyes, and a dead skunk. They stink. Wow, it smells. Oh. I just ate the smell of skunk. Nasty. Yesterday was my Vera Wang. Today it's skunk ass. Ugh. That just gave me an instant headache. That's how bad that smelled. Man, it smelled so bad I forgot what I was talking about. It still stinks. forgot what I was talking about. Okay, so I close my eyes and I see patterns. After I sun gaze, I see patterns. And these dots formed, I don't even know what it formed. It was like a circle within a circle that was shaped like a person. And then it went into a square. And then all of a sudden I was getting a vision of an explosion. And then it went up. And that spooked me. I was just like, am I getting a vision of something that's gonna happen? And then all of a sudden, this snake could be like dragon energy, but it looked more like a snake coming out of this explosion. But then it kind of looked like a dragon without the wings or the legs. It still looked like a snake, but looked like it was trying to form into a dragon. And with a head, or you know what it really looked like? The Loch Ness Monster. That's what it looked like, coming out of the fire. This explosion. Now, the explosion kind of looked like when they drop bombs and then that mushroom cloud comes up. That's what looked like. That's what I was shown. Something like that. And I was like, oh man, what is that? Like, what am I seeing? Why am I seeing that? That's not good. And then I seen this thing come out of the smoke. And then I closed my eyes again because I opened them. Then I closed my eyes again. And now all I see is that little dragon, Loch Ness Monster, snake creature thing in my vision. And even though I saw that explosion, I was like, oh my God, what is that? Like, this can't be good. Something else was telling me that it's going to be okay. So I don't know what it was. I don't know what it's the symbolic meaning of that. I didn't have time to look it up. I don't know if I was receiving like a, I don't know, something prophetic or something. Like, I hope we don't get blown up. You know, that would be fucked up. Live all this time to get blown up. It's like, I thought we're past that blow up shit. Like, I wish people stop trying to blow the damn planet up. They gotta live on it too, you know? So that was that, and then just started to look at nature, and every time I looked up at the trees, it was like they were waving at me, and it was like I had this connection for a minute, and then hubby came home with coffee. And then I went to work. I also did an intuition exercise for you guys while I was getting ready this morning. So, yeah, that's my vlog for today. That's my babble. That's it. That's all I got for you guys. Just chilling. Can you believe that skunk smell is still like here? Like, I think I stink like skunk now. And it was just a tiny little thing. They're so cute, but they smell so bad. Just like ferrets. Ferrets are so cute, but they stink. I would love to have a skunk as a pet if it didn't stink, because it's so damn stinking cute. Ferrets are cute too, but they stink. Like, they smell. Like, I love animals, but if they stink, it's like, I love you from afar. I love you, but I don't want to own you. I just like cats and horses. That's it. Love horses, and I love cats. I like dogs. I don't love dogs just because dogs stink. Dogs have an odor. Like, there's people that are dog people. Those people love their dog. They let their dog sit on their couch. They let their dog lay in their bed. I'm not that kind of a dog. If I was a dog owner, I'm a dog owner that will buy my dog a bed. He's not allowed to sit on my couch, and he's not allowed to sleep in my bed because they smell. Dogs have a smell, and people that own dogs, their house has a smell. It's like, my house don't have a smell. People say that cats have a smell. Yeah, if you're a dirty cat owner, if you don't clean the litter box. I clean the litter box every day, and I buy fresh litter all the time, because I have friends that are cat owners, and you could tell. You can smell it when you walk in their front door. They can't smell it because they live in the house. I always make it a point to ask mostly my mom, or, you know, because family's always the most honest. So when people come to my house, I'm like, what do you smell? Like when they walk in the door, what do you smell? In my house, my husband is like, he loves those plug-ins, those spray things. I hate the ones that spray. It's like you're inhaling poison. I take them down, I hide them. He buys new ones, he replaces them. It's a constant fight in the house because I hate those poisonous smells. But the house smells good. It don't smell like cat ass or pee or poop or anything like that. But yeah, I love all animals, but I love to only own cats and maybe someday a horse. I'm definitely a cat person. But when you hug and snuggle with your kitty don't have like a body odor. Like cats don't have an animal odor that stinks or is offensive. But dogs, even though they're so fucking cute, you can't like rub a dog and like get all sniffy with your dog because they have an odor. And I don't know. The smell is, I can't. I mean, I could cuddle your dog and love on your dog, but then I hope this video is not offensive. But I could cuddle on your dog and then just give them back to you. That's like babysitting like your grandkids or other people's kids. You can like cuddle them and spoil them and love on them, but then, you know, you don't have to deal with the shitty diapers and feeding them and the bad attitudes because you just send them back home to their parents. So that's me with dogs. Even though I do like dogs, I've had dogs. I actually had a chow. That was my baby. Her name was Salem, and she did sleep in our bed until she got too big. Then she couldn't, and then she smelled really bad, so she couldn't. And my husband just like gave her a bath like once a week, and then she would stink like dog again, and then she would get another bath. Really hairy, shed a lot, and she was my baby. She's like the only dog that I ever let. Normally when I had a dog, it's like the house had only an area where the big dog could be, and it couldn't come into like the living room. But I've had Malteses and little dogs where they're everywhere in the house. They still were not allowed on the furniture, but they're everywhere in the house. Little dogs really don't have a huge smell. They have a small smell, but they still smell like dog. But Salem, she was my baby, so I kind of broke the rules for her. And then when she turned 3 years old, she nipped at my at Jojo. He's my little grandbaby. She nipped at him and then growled and showed her teeth, and he didn't do anything. Nothing. She just was jealous, I guess. And then even with my daughter, she showed her teeth and growled, and I'm like, what the hell is wrong with this dog? And people are like, oh, their chows are like one owner dogs and they get very jealous. But I didn't understand it because she was always such a good dog, and she never did that at all. And she was always with the family in the house. Like I said, I broke all the rules for her. So she was our dog, except for she couldn't be on the furniture. But she was spoiled, you know, had like a dog bed upstairs, one downstairs, you know, bought her favorite food. She always had a toy or a pig ear or a bone or something to chew on. And she was a good dog. And then all of a sudden, she got really mean. Like when people started coming over, she would bark and growl. And there was this side of her that I've never seen before. And then one day she bit Jojo's finger. And I was like, oh, no. Dog has to go. Dog has to go. So we found this guy that lived on a farm that had this like lots and lots and lots of land, and he had another chow. So he took her, and for the longest time, you know, I checked in on her all the time, and he sent me pictures of her, and she was so beautiful. She looked more happy being at that farm than she did where I live, because he lets her just run around the land. And where I lived, I used to let her run around until she got mean, and then I had to like put a chain on her, but I had a big long chain so she could still run around the yard. And but she has more freedom where she's at now, so I miss her because she was my baby, and I don't understand why she got so mean, other than they say chows do that, but it still doesn't make sense. But whatever, it is what it is. My daughter keeps asking me for a dog, but I don't really want one because I have carpets in my house. And my old house had hardwood floors, and I don't want my house to smell. It's like dog. Like I'm really sensitive with smells. I don't know. My cousin she loves dogs. She's like, what? You don't like that smell? I love that smell. And I'm like, ew. Ew. I don't know. I've only been close to like 3 dogs in my life. I don't know. Just not a dog person. I do like dogs. I'm not a dog owner kind of person. So, I don't even know where that came from. Probably that skunk, that stinky skunk, made me start talking about stuff like that. Anyways, I'm here at work. I don't even know what time it is. I think I'm early. Let me see. 8:43. Yeah, I'm early. I am not going in there right now. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna drink my coffee. I think I'm gonna meditate a little bit before I go in there. I feel like today's gonna be hectic because it's such a nice day. Can't wait for the cold weather to come so like the restaurant slows down a little bit. We were supposed to close. I don't know if we still are. So secretly I'm looking forward to most like maybe closing, just because I need a break. I can live on unemployment for a little while. The money won't be as good, but at least there'll be money. So, and I'll have my sanity. All right, guys, I love you. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna like chill for a minute. I've had a long weekend. I'm actually really tired. I'm still sore. Not as sore as I was yesterday, but I'm still sore. I feel like I did like 100,000 sit-ups. My stomach muscles hurt, and I didn't do not even one sit-up. My arms hurt right here like I did push-ups. I don't know. I must have done some sort of like energetic workout or something, and my physical body's feeling it. I'm out there in the ethereal realm like working it out and shit, getting fit. Or maybe I was like fighting wars. I don't know. Maybe when I go to sleep at night, I'm like a soldier in like fighting out there and all that shit. But whatever. I just want to chill and pull myself together before I walk in there. I'm so tired. I love you guys. I look forward to possibly doing another live with you in the next couple of days. Do another meditation. Talk, chat, chill. And yeah. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. And look at that. The glitch is live, punk. I'm going to watch his live. That's what I'll do for the next 15 minutes. Watch Glitch live. All right. Love you guys. Bye.